Didn't see what happened here, so we're gonna reboot this real quick. And we're going. Would you prefer that this music keeps playing or that we switch to the BCC music? I'm very quiet. It sounds fine on my end. I can turn down the music compensate. There, how's this? Please no BCC music, no more BCC. Alright, I'll leave this music on then. Alright, so if you're not aware of what BCC Plays BCC was, this was a project that NMarkro was working on for a while, and I think he had a little bit of help from Prof9. But basically, it's a script that has BCC play itself, and it matches up user-submitted decks against one another. So a lot of them are pretty cool. You'll see a lot of creative ideas. It was really fun when the stream was live to watch the meta kind of evolve over the first few days. And I'm sure it would still be changing a little if it was still going. You'll have to bother NMarkro about that though. So one of the first things that a lot of people did was use base because he's base. He has a lot of HP, he has good megabytes. Oh, that hub dodge. Yo, is hub style gonna win? So this is the hub style poltergeist deck, I think it was. Oh, poltergeist broke. Yeah, so what poltergeist decks usually want to do is lay Sparker, which is a blocker, and it puts a obstacle out on the field, and then it'll throw it with poltergeist, which does a lot of damage, and it's fairly defensive as well. It's actually what the base is using too, so... Oh man, is this me? Alright. So I'm running a meme to your deck. I don't remember what Terra has. But yeah, we're gonna see lots of hot memes. Oh wait, is this not the meme to your deck? Oh, I'm sorry guys. This is the big wave deck. I'm sure we'll see meme to yours later. Big Red Wave is a really risky chip to run, especially in the first slot. It has great priority, but if the opponent's running any chip that does damage, it only has 10 hit points. So you pretty much get locked out. I think I'm running slot in on 30% with Dex though, and if it works... So meme to yours is RNG chip. It can deal anywhere from like 100 to 500. Yeah, that was a really low roll. This is abuse. It was a very tough battle. I'm glad it only took 3 turns. Standard Mega Man versus Flash Man. You're gonna see a lot of the less popular Navi choices. So the most popular ones are the high-rated elemental Navis, like the ones me and Terra were using, and also base and normal Navi X also, because normal Navi X has the highest requirement. Terra deck had no chips in some of the slots because Big Red Wave does a lot of damage, so it broke them. I believe. I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm not really sure what these two decks are. Looks like Midnight W is running fighter swords. Is there any way to join the tournament? Not currently, but if you submitted a deck in the past, chances are it's in here. Okay, we already have seen Espeon. Yeah, the Flashman deck definitely looks like it's favored here. It's safe to say at this point. He's running Poltergeist, so I mean, the Poltergeist deck is really strong. Your only real hope to beat it is to break Poltergeist or Sparker. Boysum versus Espeon. Oh, I saw some meme to yours in there. Sparker's a rough start though. Oh, the Meteor survived. $200 damage. It's a fairly low roll as well. Yeah, for slot-ins, depending on who you choose as your Navi operator, you will slot in at a different percentage. Most people seem to go with Gutsman because oftentimes the match is over pretty quick, so you want to have your shot at slotting in. Dex slots, did I say Gutsman? Dex slots in at 30%. I'm not sure what these guys are using. I think LAN is 60. There's one that's 50, one that's 80. Low roll Meteor tournament. Feels bad. Yeah, first when it went live, there wasn't any slot-ins working. But that's not true. Only recovs were working. So everyone had 2 recov 30 slot-ins. They would always slot in at the same time. So it didn't really mean anything. But if you ran anything that wasn't a recov chip, it just didn't work. It would slot it in instantly at 0%. I don't know how well my deck would match up against Spark or Poltergeist. It is faster though, so we'll see. Just kidding. Apparently it's not faster. Yeah, so it just gets destroyed. Like I said, Big Red Wave, only 10 hit points, so... I thought it was faster than the other two, though. It's all on the meteors now. What? Did he have Mindbender? There's a chip called Mindbender that you can put at the end, and then when it hits the opponent with it, they're guaranteed to choose the exact same path that they chose the last time. Dude, slot in, come on. Maybe it's 40%. Oh, it failed. Ripped me. We're done here. There's some decks that are designed to go to turn 10. Yeah, every time roll popped up when the stream was live, everyone... And yeah, Kilios was the first to use Mindbender. So these are both Poltergeist decks, right? I feel like Espeon Fan would be favored here, since he has more hit points, and his Buster is better. My deck was a roll deck. Of course it was, fat kid. There were a couple decks that were based around just having a high dodge chance as well. They didn't generally do very well, but they were kind of fun. Yeah, that's fair, Spro. Ah, yeah, Tech. You were the one with the ring deck. That should be in the database. I don't know if it got chosen for the tournament. Oh, Big Red Wave's a decent slot in. It does great damage. Elect chips have a lot of hit points though. Especially Remo Bit. So in the event that a battle does go to turn 10, it just... I forget how it chooses the winner, but it times out. I think it's based on remaining health or chip damage done. I'm not too sure. I'm sure someone in the chat will know though. Yeah, Tico. In this game, you kind of just have to deal with the fact that your deck's going to have good and bad matchups. That's why I like Meme to Yours, because they have a chance to just beat everything. The one with the least chips loses. There you go. Strawberry white block with the ice seeds. I mean freeze bombs. This is a bad matchup for him though. For a little while, everyone was running aura chips in their first slot because they would just barely outspeed Sparker and Freeze Bomb. And then they would only really die to the element that they're weak to. So like, since Sparker and Freeze Bomb were really popular, you would just run a like aura. But then people started using wood chips to get around the like aura. So it was kind of a circle. Yeah, Sparker is really good. Sparker Poltergeist would definitely be a top tier deck. There is a playlist, but I don't know if it's publicly available. It's playing through a... like they're all playing locally on the stream machine. I would just ask Terra. I want to see like a true Meteors deck soon, where they just use Meteors on turn 1 every time. It's pretty good against Woodman. It's a lot of fun. You can hit like 1,000 damage. 800 maybe? I forget. You can one-shot him. Yeah, I've seen a few one-turn games. Meteor's fast gauge. Yeah, Freeze Man's not too often. Usually it'll be the Iceman or the Elemental Navi. Yeah, it does take a while sometimes. Both these decks are pretty decent, actually. The wood deck got most of its chips destroyed, that's why. Yeah, if the wood deck loses grass stage, it's pretty out, since it's running spice. Oh, Kilios versus Markro. This is all memes, guys. Get ready. Ooh, 300. It's a pretty good hit. doesn't damage chips though. So if Big Red Wave wipes out everything, or at least the damaging chips. Yeah, Meteor's gone. Kilios is already won. So this Kilios deck actually runs the Mindbender. So NMarkro's deck is going to choose the same exact row he did last time, which means the only thing he's going to use is Fast Gauge, because his only damage chip got destroyed. So if this slot in doesn't kill, he's in trouble. But it did, because it's Meteors. What is this game? This is Battleship Challenge. More specifically, this was a custom script written in Lua. Yeah, it's an official game, but it's running a unofficial script. I could answer more about the specifics, but I honestly just don't know. You would have to ask NMarkro or Prof9 about it. It is really fun. So when this was on the go, actually being streamed to a channel regularly, it was a little dangerous. The world was not ready for it. No, there wasn't betting yet. Why don't you have this happen in between every run in the marathon? If we ever need to fill time, we probably would. Well, more memes. If a meme tier's deck wins, that's all I can ask for. Oh no. Sparker breaks Meteors. And he's gonna slot in on the guard as well. I think Chaotix deck has this one. I think Heat Guts was just chosen for the cluster attack at the end. This doesn't look good, guys. It's a well thought out deck since he's using the base slot in at 80%. I'm just using fast gauges to get more mostly guaranteed meteors off. But it gets kind of destroyed by blocker chips. I'm not sure, Tech. Chaotic taking over with the meta deck. I don't think Chaotic's deck runs Poltergeist. Delta's deck just lost Poltergeist though, so we'll see how this goes. It's looking like Chaotic has the win. How long does it take to make a tournament like this? With this Lua script, it does it automatically, so pretty much you just load the script and hit go. Alright, so this should be just one more match, I believe. We've got Mega Master X versus Chaotic MK. I think Mega Master X has Poltergeist, so it's going to come down to whether or not Chaotic breaks the Poltergeist. Which is probably going to come down to a speed tie, because I think they're both opening with Sparker. So if I remember right, Poltergeist actually removes the blockers on both sides. It's really what makes Poltergeist so powerful, in my opinion, because you get your blocker, but you also counter other blocker decks. And then Poltergeist deck matchups just come down to kind of speed ties, really. Yeah, so it looks like Mega Master X has taken this. He just needs to hit his Poltergeist. Unless it broke, but I don't think it did. Yeah, there we go. If he loses this speed tie, the Poltergeist might break, actually. Nah, he won, though. Oh, it still hits the deck. Okay. Never mind, guys. We've got a game here. Oh, the slot in. Oh, no. Chaotic. Why? This might be a 10 turn. Does anyone else have no sound? There should definitely be sound, Giga. Yeah, I just unmuted the stream and I can confirm. This track is quiet though. I can turn that back up. We're not running the game sound because we just had 4.5 hours of BCC. This track's just particularly quiet, I suppose. Is that 10 turn win for the final rounds? Here are the placings. 5th place tie, and then a huge 9-way tie. Oh, we're going to pause that. So we're actually done now. We're going to be switching over